This video is for them who are right now caught up in what other people are thinking about them. This video is for them who are letting other people's judgment influence their decisions, their choices, the way they're living their life, their lifestyle. It's tough, right? It is hard. People judge, and it isn't right or wrong. It is what it is. People just judge. In fact, I think it is the first 7 or 8. It is like 7-10 seconds of a person first meeting you that they like form that impression, that first impression. That is a very short time. That is a very short time. But even though just for those 10 seconds, maybe, we still change ourselves, change how we speak, change how we act, and other things, our whole personality, just to impress this person. And why that makes no sense is no version of you is ever going to be liked by everyone, right? I'm gonna say that again. No version of you is going to be liked by every single fucking one. That is not going to happen. Whether it's this new version, this new personality of you that you're trying to portray, maybe that they will be liked by this one person, maybe the next person, but the third person, maybe not, right? There is no fucking way that it's happening that every single one is liking this new personality. The same goes for you, like just you, whatever it's you, your authentic self, whatever that may be. Same goes for that. Like, not everyone is gonna like your original authentic self, and not everyone is going to be like this new personality that you're trying to fake. So it makes no sense that you are going to change yourself to impress a few new people. It doesn't make sense. Now, changing yourself is a bit different than improving yourself, right? And what that means is, let's say that right now you might not be in the best shape of your life, but you are trying to get in the best shape of your life. So that is changing yourself technically, but doing that, I wouldn't think so that would be counting as like changing yourself for other people. Like, you should just be in good shape. That is good for your health, good for you, um, good for you in your dating life, like everything. It is just going to help you. So improving yourself isn't necessarily the same as changing yourself. Now, if it's your decision, that's when it's going to help you the most, right? Like, getting in shape, if it's your decision, that's when it's going to help you the most. Why changing yourself around people is crazy though is because these people aren't even listening to themselves, right? These people, they also have goals and dreams, right? Like, everyone has goals and dreams. Maybe they want to be a doctor, lawyer, engineer, whatever. Maybe they wanted to do content creation. Maybe they wanted to be a streamer. Maybe they wanted to be dancer, actor, a football player, whatever that may be. They definitely had some dreams and goals. If they don't have like some currently, right? Everyone just has that. But these people are knocking you down when they themselves like just didn't have enough balls to go after their own. Think about it. These fucking people, they didn't have the courage, the balls required to go after your dream, your goals, whatever that may be. And yet, like, here they are, and they'll be like, oh, no, 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 you don't know the risk about that. That is very risky. That is stupid. You don't know what to do with that. That is not a good decision. Everything. They will say every possible fucking thing to your face to stop you from reaching your goals, from doing your own shit, when they themselves let other people at their time to be just be like, yeah, you know what, you don't do that shit. You can't let people like that really change how you want to live life. It is crazy that we let these kinds of people just change ourselves, right? Like, I'll tell you example. I My dad has a job that he essentially just gets transferred every 4 or 5 years, right? So I never had like a home, right? I never had this one school, this one place that I was just there, you know? I never really had a school that from like grade 3 to high school graduation, I was just there. Everyone knows me. I'm from the same neighborhood for all those years. No. I've been to like a lot of cities, a lot of schools, and guess what? Every time, like, I was just this new kid. Like, no one knows. I don't know them. They don't know me. And then, like, just guess what I did? I would change myself. The way I would talk, the way I would act in class, the sports I would play, the people I would want to be around, everything I would change just so I could fit in, because I didn't know anyone. And obviously I wasn't comfortable with myself, so I would just change so that I can fit in with this new group of people. We have all done that. But it doesn't sound right, does it? It's probably raining. But letting that happen for a few days, a tiny period of your life is okay. Living your whole life like that is just fucking crazy. The number one regret that people have in life is listening to other people and doing the shit that they didn't want to. Spending time around people that they didn't want to spend time around. Doing shit that they didn't want to do. And it completely makes sense. You just get this like one, it's corny to say, but you get this one chance, right? One dice roll at this game of life. But you have to understand that there are no redos. There is absolutely no chance of you doing a redo. Whatever your goals are, whatever your dream is, whatever you want to be, how successful you want to be, you get to decide that, dream about it, do the shit required to achieve that, and be that in this one chance of life. There's never going to be like, okay, yeah, I can redo that shit. No, you can't, right? You cannot. That is just not happening. So we really have to be careful about letting these kinds of peoples, these really bugging shits, right? These bumps telling you what to really just do. Now, it gets even tougher when they are like your even closer kind of people, right? The people you're close to, the loved ones. Could be your mom, could be your dad, right? Telling you something and something not. Your close friends, the ones you thought were your closest friends. That's when it's get really tough. Now, this next point is really for people like you and me who already have some goals and dreams in mind. If you're watching this and you don't already have that, then like just take some fucking time out, right, bro? Like just take some time out, spend some time with yourself alone, just thinking about, what you want to do in life. What are some goals you can have? Could be Could be like those big goals of what do you actually want to do in life, what do you want to become, how successful you want to be, those kind of things. Or could just be like some random ass shit of like, um in the gym, I want to go talk to that guy. I went to the gym yesterday. That guy seemed big, and he kind of like, it seemed like he knew what he was doing. I just want to go talk to him. Right? That girl in your school. Oh yeah, she seems kind of nice. Just go talk to her. Could be those kind of things, but get like those goals in your mind first of all. Now, for people who already have some goals in mind, you first of all, changing your goals or dreams just because other people are telling you or forcing you to do so is absolutely crazy. All right, it's absolutely crazy, and I'll tell you why. Right now, the world we live in, anything you do, anything you do, you can be successful. Anything you do, you can be successful. Could be the traditional kind of path where, okay, yeah, you know what, you want to be a doctor, lawyer, engineer, accountant, those kind of things. You want to do that? Go ahead. Could be more of like our generation type of thing where, okay, you want to be a content creation, you want to be an influencer, streamer, those kinds of things. You want to do that? Go ahead. You want to be an entrepreneur? Go ahead. You want to be like those exceptional kind of guys where you're an athlete, a singer, actor? Go ahead. The world we live in right now, anything you do, if you play your cards right, if you put in the work that's required, you're consistent, you put it in daily, you can be successful. Right? Up until to our parents' generation, I think maybe not. That traditional route was actually really safe and you could be successful. Right? Like imagine in our parents' generation, you graduate, maybe you don't even have a college degree, you could like just stay in a company for 15-20 years, you're at a high position and you earn good, right? You earn good, whatever you basically want, you can get. The house, the girl you want to spend your life with, whatever it may be, you could just get. For us though, it is not like necessarily smart to go down that traditional route, because we know that, let's just say like in this example, this guy wants to be an accountant, and this guy wants to be a streamer, right? Two guys. One guy wants to be an accountant, one guy wants to be a streamer. Up until to the last generation, like 15-20 years ago, it would actually be pretty smart at least, and like a lot of risk free to just go be an accountant. But the world we live in today, because the competition is just so fucking tough, it wouldn't be pretty crazy to say that these both require the same amount of work to put in to be successful in them. And you letting people decide which path you should go down is very crazy, right? That is full of risk. And I'll tell you why. There is a guy, right? Let's just think of this as a road, right? This as a road. On this road, there is a guy who lives, who breathes to be an accountant. He's going to do the work required, and he's going to do it daily. It doesn't even feel like work to him. He genuinely wants to do this shit. He's going to be the best accountant ever. There is also a guy down this road who streams daily, right? Put in the hours required and does it for a long time. Guess what? He's going to be a successful streamer. This is the world we live in. Now, if you want to be a streamer, right, you are ready to put in the work that's required daily. But you let your parents, your closest friends, your teachers, the ones who are like, oh, no, you should go to this college, do this degree, do this type of thing, tell you that you should go be an accountant. guess what? You're not going to be the best accountant, even if you give 100%. You're just not the guy who doesn't even treat it like work. You may have like the potential to be like this guy who is ready to put in the work required daily and then eventually becomes a successful streamer. But then you absolutely don't have the potential to be this guy. You know that. And so this is why fooling yourself and listening to other people is like full of risk, full of danger. Now, given the world we live in, might be good, might be bad, but it is what it is. It is what it is, right? You have to be very careful about what you're trying to do, right? You know, cringe or whatever, but you just get one roll of dice at this game of life. Just like one roll, one roll. Whatever you want to do, whatever shit you want to achieve, be with the people you want to be with, everything can only do it once. So be pretty careful about it, and don't let other people influence your choices, decisions, and just everything in general. Right? Don't be that guy on your like hospital bed think about, oh no, I shouldn't have done that, and I wanted to be this YouTuber, this streamer, but I couldn't be because, you know, like my mom wanted me to be a lawyer, so I just did that. Don't do that. And if you find this video helpful, then subscribe. Let me know in the comments, bro. Just let me know. I just want like some way to know that, okay, like, yeah, it is actually helpful. And don't give up. I'll see you in the next one, right?